everybody, this is Yoga with Jordan, episode number 2. Today we're going to go over some breathing exercises and some beginner to moderate yoga postures. First, we're going to start in this cross-legged position, or we call this lotus pose in yoga. You can have your palms on your knees, or you can have your palms facing up toward the sky. Okay. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to make sure that my back is straight. I'm going to make sure that my belly is in and my navel is going toward my spine. My chest is high, my shoulders are down and back away from my ears. And watch with my chin, I'm going to bring my chin slightly in and back. Okay? So we're activating some locks in the body here as we do that. And from here, we're going to go ahead and inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Last one, inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Good. From here, go ahead and inhale and exhale through your nose only. Try to slow your breathing down. So we're going to practice Ujjayi breathing. You're going to notice an ocean-like sound coming from the back of my vocal cords. I'm going to create a little bit of friction using my tonsils or the back of my throat. It's going to sound kind of like Darth Vader, or like you're trying to make some fog on some glass. So think about doing that inside of your mouth, in the back of your mouth. If you don't know where to press your tongue, bring it behind the back of the top of the teeth. So you're going to place your tongue there, and then you're going to rest your palate. So try not to clench your jaw. Okay, so practice Ujjayi breathing with me. Close your eyes, inhale through your nose. When you exhale, create that friction. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth, sigh of relief. Okay, so now we're going to try to create that friction on the way in and on the way out. So if you feel like if you're really tight in your hip flexors here, and you need to extend those legs out and shake them out a little bit, or if you want, you can always lay down on your back. It's always good to practice sitting up, because if your body is telling you something while you're sitting, it's going to pretty much let you know what's super tight in your body. So if it was my lower back or if it was my hip flexors, it's going to tell me what I need to be stretching out more. Okay, so right now I feel it in my hip flexors, which means that I need to give those a good stretch in a little bit. Okay, so we're going to try Ujjayi breathing on the way in and on the way out. So it's going to sound like this. So you're going to try to create friction on the way in and on the way out, just like this. So go ahead and try that. Inhale through your nose, try to create that friction. Exhale. 2 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and relax and breathe normal. So now we're going to try a pendulum breath. So we're going to slowly inhale and slowly exhale. And we're going to inhale all the way and then a slow exhale all the way out. As slow as you can on the way in, and as slow as you can on the way out. So you're not trying to grasp at the air, and you're not trying to hold onto the air, but you do want to inhale, pause, and then slowly exhale. So we're going to start at the top, take a big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Wherever you are, you're going to go ahead and lay down on your back. If you're already there, that's good. We're going to bring the back of your hands to the ground here. Okay? So you want to make sure that your back of your hands are on the ground, what that does is it externally rotates your shoulders. So the reason why we do that is because a lot of times our palms are facing down and our shoulders are rounding forward, and that puts a lot of stress on our back and neck and shoulders, and we kind of hunch over. And so we want to open up the chest and open up the shoulders by bringing the back of the hands to the ground. Okay? So this is just called corpse pose. Our feet are opened out, and you can always practice breathing exercise in this pose. It always feels really good just to lay on your back with the back of your hands on the ground on any flat surface is really good for your spinal cord. And so when you just focus on your breathing here, focus on your belly rising on your inhale and then belly lowering on your exhale. Good. From here, go ahead and bring your right knee over your navel. Hold and breathe here. Just slow your breathing down. And we're not pulling too hard and we're not pulling too soft. And you want to try to find a balance between how much you pull. So you can pull too hard and do yourself no good, or you can pull about 60 to 70% where you know you're getting a stretch, but at the same time you're not trying to strain. Because the more you strain, the oxygen and blood won't go through that area. So blood and oxygen go to areas that are comfortable and relaxed. They bypass the areas that are super tight. There's too much constriction and tightness in there. So you want to try to open that up as much as you're stretching out. And then from here, go ahead and extend that leg up. Bring your hands, interlace them behind your hamstring. And then from here, just flex your foot. And then point the toe. Flex the foot. Point the toe. Flex the foot. And then go ahead and do little circles here. You can always relax the head down. You don't want to be straining too much in the head and neck. We're really focusing on that right leg. Continue to breathe. Breathe slow and deep. Go ahead and turn and circle the other way. So good rehab for ankle issues is just circling the ankles just like this in the supine or on your back position. Okay, you can also do the alphabet and stuff like that. You can put a band around
the bottom of your foot, and you can flex and extend just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cross it over your left quad. We're going to make sure that your right foot is at a 90-degree angle, or this ankle here is a 90-degree angle here and a 90-degree angle here. You also want a 90-degree angle with this left side. So you're trying to make, this is called figure 4, okay, for a reason. There's lots of angles and they're all in the 4, the square, the 90-degree angle. 1, 2, 3, and from here you want to reach for the shin and hold and breathe. So if you feel a little bit more discomfort or stretch, you might be breathing a little bit faster, but you want to slow that breathing down as much as you can. Keep breathing here. Remember, if you can't reach that shin, just hold on to your thigh here. And then what you can do is you can pull it in a little bit closer. See how that feels? You can bend that knee a little bit further and point the toes now. And then go ahead and bring it down. Shake those legs out. Go ahead and bring the left knee into the chest. So we're switching sides now. Keep breathing. This sometimes massages your organs, puts a little pressure in there. You know, when you massage your organs or when you press into your organs, you get blood into those areas. So this is good for the lower portion of the body here. Go ahead and extend that knee and then point and flex here. Point and flex. And then circles. We got some cricks and creaks. Doing about 10 each side. Go ahead and switch. Alright, go ahead and cross it over. Flex both feet. Knees at 90-degree angles. Same thing with the ankles. So that's why both ankles are at 90 degrees. Both knees are at 90 degrees. So there's your figure 4. I think that's where they get the 4 from. This side's a little tighter. Breathe and hold. You can pull it in a little bit if you want here. And relax. Okay, now we're going to bring our feet together and let the knees drop open. Supine butterfly. Place the hands on the stomach. And from here, just focus on your breathing. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, belly lowers. Now this time I want you to kind of feel on your exhale underneath your rib cage. Kind of push underneath your right side and your left side. And if there's any issues, so if you ever feel pain underneath your right rib cage, that's your liver right there. That's not a good sign. Okay, on the left side, you have your stomach, and you have your intestines behind all of this. So there's a lot going on, all right? Your rib cage here has muscles in between it you can feel. Your serratus anterior, where my thumbs are, right underneath and behind my chest slightly, right to the sides here. This is your serratus, and then behind your armpits is your lats, your latissimus dorsi. So you should be able to just kind of just feel around. You can press into your sternum, press at the top of the chest, press your thumbs right below the clavicle, press into the chest and muscles. And so we're just trying to look for any areas of pain that you can feel. Maybe you can go to the front of the shoulders a little bit. And if you find an area, I tend to always find areas in the shoulders, in the anterior portion, and just kind of press into that a little bit. So try to find an area in the front of your shoulders. And go ahead and switch side. Good. From here, go ahead and hold on to the inside of the knees. It's going to circle those ankles again. Hold and breathe here. Good. Bring those knees together. Rock forward, up and around. We're going to go ahead and turn onto your stomach. You don't have to rock like that, but you can just turn onto your stomach. Palms are facing down. Elbows are behind the shoulders, or elbows are behind the wrists, and the shoulders are behind the elbows. Okay. The toes touch heels away. Palms are facing down. You're pressing the palms and 10 fingers into the ground as much as the forearms and elbow. So you want to distribute that weight evenly. Don't just press everything into the elbows. Looking up here and forward, this is Sphinx pose. Breathe and hold. Good. From here, we're going to slide our left arm through. Bring that right knee up. Press your right hand on top of your left hand. And then from here, we're going to T open that right arm all the way over. Okay? Just keep going here. And then what you want to do is just go ahead. You can bend that right elbow. Place that left hand on that right knee. And then go ahead and bring both hands together here. Breathe and hold. And I'm going to take this right hand, put it behind my right glute, and I'm going to press my rib cage the other way and kind of twist my body apart. You can also do that the other way. I'm going to try to bring my elbows to the ground if possible. Good, and then from here, go ahead and try to straighten your right leg. See if you can reach for it with your left hand. If you can't, that's fine. And then you can bring your right hand behind your head here. Breathe and hold. Good. Let's go back to the stomach. Let's get the other side. Back to Sphinx pose to restart. Then from here, go ahead and thread that right arm through. Bring that left knee up. Left hand on top of the right hand. And then tee out. Open up that left chest. Breathe and hold here. And then from here you can bring the hands at the hips and torque the body here, twist the body here. Breathe and hold. Good. Let's go back to the stomach. Then from here, go ahead and just rest on the ground here, palms facing down, head to the side. If you can, tee out your arms, head to the side, bring your chin up away from the shoulder and shoulder down and away from the ears. Breathe and hold. Try to relax everything. And switch side. Make sure your chin is up and away from your shoulders. Good. From here, go ahead and relax your forehead onto your wrist. We're going to take your right hand and bring it behind the head. From here, we're going to bring the elbow as high as it'll go into the air, and then we're going to bring the hand away from the head. We're going to try to raise both equally all the way up toward the ceiling. And then from here, We're going to straighten our arm over our body here. Breathe. And then from here we're going to bring our arm all the way around and back as we turn all the way at the shoulder, turning the back of the hand to the ground. And then we're trying to bring that right hand up the back, but we're trying to stay away from that back as high and trying to get that hand up as high as we can, and then relax. Then from here, trying to get the hand away from the lower back, elbow up, trying to straighten that right arm out, trying to keep that wrist in line with the shoulder, trying to turn all the way around, all the way to your arm is overhead, and then back hand is high, away from the head, elbow is up high, away from the head, and relax. Now let's try that on the other side. Elbow up, left hand up, reach over the head, slowly turn it so the back of the hand is turning down toward the glute, trying to get that hand up as high as it'll go, away from the body. Trying to get that hand up as high as it'll go up onto the back, and then relaxing here. From here, elbow up, hand up and away from the back. I'm trying to get away and straight, all the way back around, going toward the front of the body, going all the way back over the head and shoulder, down to the ground. Good. From here, we're going to bring the hands next to the rib cage. We're going to look forward. We're going to slowly press into the ground, but we're going to try to use our lower back to get us up and away from the ground. So try to slowly bring those elbows back, slowly push into the ground. Try to use your lower back as much as you can. Keep those elbows back, and then slowly straighten out those arms. And we're going to sit back to child pose. Knees are wide, toes touch. Forehead, bridge of the nose is on the ground here. Breathe and hold. Good. All right. That's Yoga with Jordan, episode number 2, breathing and movement. Good job, everybody.